What's good with y'all boys, man? So I was literally just about to eat, but I had to come on here and just to make this video. Don't talk about my mustache. I was gonna trim it too, but look, I'm freestyling it right now. It is what it is. I'm trying to let it grow out so I could trim it right. It is what it is. Now, I wanted to make this video because I just got back from the gym. I had a crazy shred. I hit a leg day. Bruh. This is a cheat code I'm about to put y'all boys on. If you're trying to shred, first of all, look at the pump. Like, bruh, crazy. If you're trying to shred, like get a good ass workout in, bro, I drank some pickle juice earlier, like for lunch, and then hit the gym. Bro, I literally feel like I could go hit another sesh right now. And what I would do too is I would drink some Pedialyte. So that's like an alternative if you don't like pickles or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But bro, that shit gonna have you. I feel like I could go infinite reps in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But this ain't even about that. That's just some free game for y'all boys. I don't know what day I'm on. I said this the last video. I'm approaching 30 days for sure. I know that for a fact. Of semen retention. But this video ain't even really about that, you know what I'm saying? I'll make a video about like my 30 days and like the benefits I've been noticing and all that shit, but this video ain't even about that. What I wanted to post this video for is like just genuinely talking about how bad the corn is, like watching corn. I said this in my last video too. I would literally rather you do anything else than corn. Like, the corn is literally like aiming a 12 gauge shotgun at your soul, my nigga, and just boom, like taking that shit out. I swear to God. But I know because I had a corn addiction too, you know what I'm saying? At one point when I was a young boy, when I was a jit, I had a corn addiction too. And honestly, it even still like, I ain't really get over it till a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? And so now when I relapse, like when I'm normally on semen retention, I'll normally relapse because I'm like getting back with like a girl that I know I shouldn't really be involved with, or I'm like going out and you know what I'm saying, like doing the hookup shit, and that is normally what be fucking me up now. But I'm genuinely chilling on all that, you know what I'm saying? And so at least on this streak, I'm approaching 30 days, you know what I'm saying? I was in a relationship last year, so I wasn't really taking semen retention serious for real. But bruh, it's like I know whenever I take this shit serious, my life be changing, bruh, and I feel different, and my pumps be going crazy, and my physique be looking crazy. So it's like I kind of been on and off it over the last, I want to say like 6 years for real. But I just know there's so much more I want to do creatively, and that's why I really be trying to get on the shit. The thing is, when you know, it's fucked up because like once you know about semen retention, you can never really like, you're not the same. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you'll forever know the value of your seed. Like you'll forever know that when you release that shit, you'll know you're drained, bro. There's no rationalizing it. You'll know because you feel that immediate regret when you release every time. I ain't gonna lie, there has been times where I'm like with my girl, or like when I was in a relationship where I would release and I wouldn't feel that much of a, that's when you know you got a good relationship or like a valuable female though, is when you release and you don't feel that big of an energy drop. Like there's been times where I'll finish with a girl. This might be TMI, but like I'll finish inside her and then I'll feel the energy, bro. Like I'll still go record a song. I'll go like work out and shit. That's how you know when you're like messing with somebody that has a good high, like, you know what I'm saying, high energy. But there's times where, you know, you fucking with some thoughts and then they drain your ass and they just absorb all your energy, bro. I'm sure y'all know. I've been with women too that it's like you drain your seed or you drain your energy, give them your energy, and then it's like, bruh, They know what they're doing. Like some women literally get the women in corn and all that shit, bro. They get off. They'll say it too. They get off on draining men's energy, bro. Even through a phone, you still giving them your energy. Your eyes is a portal, bro. So you looking, you're still giving them energy. Bro, I'm telling you, the corn is literally the worst thing on this planet, bro. And the reason it is because the succubus is the oldest spirit here. The spirit of anger, the spirit of gluttony, all that shit it follows the spirit of lust. The spirit of lust is the oldest spirit because the sexual energy is the oldest form of energy we have here on earth. So you have to lock in, bro. You gotta stop gooning. We gotta stop watching the corn, bro. I'm telling you, that is the worst shit. I always say, bro, I would rather you and do anything else, bro. Anything else. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say that, man, because that shit is genuinely damaging the youth. And there's a reason it's free, bro. It's because you pay for that shit with your soul. Like it's a soul tax, bro. You watching that shit, the reason they want you to keep watching that shit is to keep you at a low vibration, bro. It's keeping you at your lowest energy level, bro. You supposed to pull your energy up. That shit is keeping you at your lowest energy level, bro. No cap. And it's keeping you from doing everything you know you could do creatively. And then you going to be feeling shameful and it keeps you in the shame cycle. And then you're going to be watching everybody else accomplish their goals. And you're going to feel like you can't attract a woman or something. Whole time you know you could attract the woman of your dreams if you stopped watching that and if you just got on your shit. But they want you not to feel like that, bro. They want you to keep indulging in that shit so that you stay in that shame cycle and you stay at your lowest vibration. You stay in your lowest self. You stay not creating everything that you know you could create. So that they could do it, so the system could keep feeding you, bro. It's on some real Matrix shit. Like, as long as you watching corn, literally, bro, you're in the pod. Like, in the Matrix, you know how they be in the pod? Bro, when you're watching that shit, you're in the pod and you're being drained just like everybody else. And everybody else is being drained. It's like when you're on semen retention, bro, you break out the pod on some Neo shit and you could see the Matrix for what it really is, bro. It's really on some woman in the red dress type shit, bro. This shit is a game, bro. Like, really, though. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. And the thing is, you'll try to rationalize it, but there's no rationalizing it, bro. All that shit they talk about, like, oh, you're gonna get, prostate cancer, all this other shit. That shit is cap, bro. Until you do the practice, until you do it for yourself, you can't really say it's cope, bro. And older people are going to talk about, oh, it's gay. Like, bro, that shit's sick, bro. You got to stop watching that shit. And you know what it is too, bro? The thing that fucked me up for the longest time, as far as like, because I kind of went from like a corn addiction, like a corn habit, to like a sexual addiction, kind of. Like, I would just always want to be around women and hooking up and shit, especially in college when I was playing sports and shit. But it's like, bro, I had a girl tell me too. She was like, I low-key did her wrong. And she was like, I ain't do her wrong on like some cheating type shit. But she like knew I was entertaining other people. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you're going to go down like a rabbit hole of just hooking up with people. And you're going to be draining yourself and you're going to go down a cycle of just like, and you're going to be hollow still. Bro, she told me that. This was years ago, bro. And that exact shit happened. Like, after college, I fell into like the hookup culture shit, was hooking up with a bunch of people, hooking up with some thoughts, like some girls I shouldn't even really be fucking with. And that shit did nothing but leave me hollow, bro. No cap. That shit did nothing but drain my energy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And the whole time though, I was very aware. I was conscious still though. And that is what fucks you up even more, bro. Cause like in the Bible, it talks about how when you know the sin, your punishment will be worse. That's why when you know about semen retention and you watch corn, that shame shit hits you way worse than if you didn't, like when you were younger. Because you know better. But it is hard though, bruh. It's the oldest spirit. And so you know what you got to do? You know what I had to do? I had to pray, bro. I had to call on God, whatever you believe in. I don't care. I had to call on something, bro. I had to call on my ancestors because I knew that I'm in this fleshly body. Yes, I'm the spiritual being, but I'm still in a physical form, bro. The spirit of lust is not in a physical form, bro. That shit is more powerful than you. That is why you succumb into your urges, bro. You have to call on something that is just as old, just as primordial as the spirit of lust, and more powerful, because the good will always be more powerful than evil, bro. You have to call on your benevolent ancestral spirits, bro, to combat that lust shit. Because, bro, when you go on this semen retention journey, when you doing this semen retention shit, the first phase is overcoming that first week, that first, like, the real urges. Like, bro, when you binge and shit, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be hard to stop, bro. It's like drinking. Your body is used to it. You have to break that first habit. But there's levels to this shit, bro. Once you get past that first week, now you dealing with the psychological shit. You broke past that first physical urge. Now you getting into like the psychological. Now you got to get off Instagram and shit because you need mental clarity. It's not just physical urges. Like you're trying to think clearly. You're trying not to think about sex because that shit becomes psychological. Now, once you stop doing that, you get the mental clarity. You go a couple weeks. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Is like, I feel so mentally clear, bro. That pump I just got, bro, I promise y'all, bro, you wouldn't know. But yeah, man. Then it gets even deeper than that, though. You know what's fucked up about this shit, bro? Once you overcome all the physical and psychological urges in this world, in this dimension, in this reality, then you got to deal with the fucking urges in your sleep. You got to deal with the wet dreams. They fucking come for you in your dreams because they know you a chosen one. I'm going to get into dreams in another video because, bro, we going to be here all night if I got into that shit. But they come for you in your dreams when they know you a chosen one. This is how they get into your subconscious, bro. That's why you got to watch what you got to watch what you read, and you got to watch what you watching on YouTube. You got to watch what social media you on, bro. Because all this shit is becoming perverted. All the music is becoming perverted. All the movies is strictly perverted because they know that is what attracts people. Sexual energy is the most powerful energy, bro. But when you transmute that shit, that's what allows you to break out the matrix and create what you truly want to create. Tap in with your childlike self. Shit is a matrix, bro. Break out the pod, bro. I'm out. I love y'all.